All right, this is a cut update of what I've been doing, how long I've been cutting, and just explaining everything. So I started the cut March 17th, 3/17/25. I have it on my reels. I posted a reel about it, then I posted a story about it, then I posted a YouTube video about it. And at the start of the cut, I put in the title that I was 18% body fat. But looking back at that now, I think I was at like 20% body fat, honestly. Probably 20 plus. Like over 20% body fat, honestly. That looking back at it now, looking at the pictures where I was before, I'm pretty sure I was at like 20%. Not even 18%. I think I was at like 20 plus percent. But I've been getting leaner without tracking any calories. But I started March 17th, and then I am during May, I like stopped. I started eating at maintenance because I was doing some things wrong and I was trying to figure out what I was doing wrong. I was eating in a deficit, but I wasn't even really losing any weight and losing any fat. And then I was wondering what I was doing wrong. I was eating at my maintenance, trying to figure out what I was doing wrong, and I figured it out. I wasn't optimizing my hormones. I wasn't optimizing my metabolism, and I wasn't. I was tracking my calories wrong, and I wasn't optimizing my insulin sensitivity. So I was doing all those things wrong. Then I finally found out how to fix it, how to do the things right, what I was doing wrong, what I need to do better. And then now I'm back on the cut. I've been on the cut for like, been on the cut now for like a week. I took a picture when I started the cut again. I started the cut on June 20th, right? Yeah, June 20th. So I've been on the cut like for a month and a half. Or no, not a month and a half. I've been on the cut for a week and a half after stopping and figuring out, because I was doing some things wrong and I was figuring out what I was doing wrong. But I'm on the cut. I've been on the cut for a week and a half after doing some things wrong. I don't know if I should make another series, make another day one of the second cut that I'm doing after doing things wrong. I might do that to just document more. And this might be the update of explaining why I'm doing that, because I was doing things wrong on the other one, on the first cut that I was doing. It's the first cut that I'm doing literally my whole life, because literally I was skinny my whole life. I started off skinny. Like if you see transformation videos on my reels, you see me literally when I first started. The first ever video I took of my physique, literally I was 8 months into this high school weightlifting class, which was only lifting like 30 minutes a day. Wasn't eating properly, wasn't sleeping properly, and wasn't even lifting properly. 8 months of that, that's when I first took my video. After 8 months of doing like 120 push-ups a day and then lifting for 30 minutes in the high school weightlifting room during PE, during gym class. And when I first took that video, I'm pretty sure I was like 115 pounds. I was like 115 pounds or like 125 pounds. And then another picture where I'm flexing and where I look super skinny and my hair is longer. My hair is like kind of on my forehead. That picture, I was like 100 and I think I was like at 135 pounds or 140. I think I was like 140 or 145 pounds at that picture, where I was wearing like blue sweatpants. I think I was at like 140 or 145. I think I was like that much. But I've always been skinny. And then right when I first started, I was really skinny, and then I did like a stupid bulk where I was just dirty bulking and did like a huge surplus. Didn't really know how much of a surplus I was, but I was just eating a shit ton, like bulk shakes, protein shakes, and then I got super fat. And then I kind of just stopped eating because I didn't like how fat I was, and I went back to skinny with like no muscle at all, super skinny. And then I went on another bulk since like I've been bulking like since then. And then now I'm cutting right now. And I still don't like how I did the bulk before. I still didn't really have that much. Still didn't really know what I was doing. Now I know a bunch more on like what I'm supposed to do, what works, what doesn't work. So I'm gonna cut to 10% body fat. Honestly, maybe more. I might get to 10% body fat, see how I feel, see how I look, and if I want to get leaner, I'll probably go down to like 8%. I'll see how I feel and look at 10%. If I feel really good, but I still want to look a little bit leaner, I'll probably go to like 8%. But after I'm done cutting, I'm gonna go on a lean bulk, on like a super lean bulk, where like increasing my calories by like 100 anytime I stop gaining weight. And I don't really want to get fat at all ever again. So I'm gonna do that after I cut, and I'm gonna look way better while I'm bulking and make more gains since I'm leaner, and my test is gonna be higher and my insulin sensitivity is gonna be better. But this is just an update of what I've been doing on the cut, and I haven't even been tracking any calories, honestly, and I'm still getting leaner every single time I look in the mirror. And I used to have that limiting belief that you have to track like every single calorie every single day, that you have to track every single macro, you have to track every single carb, fat, protein, you have to track your calories every single day. And then I broke that limiting belief by hearing other people talk that you don't need to track calories, and then me trying it. The only thing that you need to do, that I've been doing to get leaner without tracking any calories, is just knowing what to eat. Knowing what to eat every single day and actually doing it consistently. If you know, because right now I already know what are the macros of the foods that I'm eating consistently. I already know what the end calories are of me eating those kinds of foods and how much of it I already know. So I don't even have to track anything on my phone. I just have to eat the food and eat that portion of food for the day. Like right now I'm eating 2 pounds of beef and 5 eggs, and the rest of my calories, the rest of my carbs, I'm getting from fruit, honey, raisins, apples, oranges, kiwis, dates, and then yeah, that's basically it. Now I'm drinking a bunch of water, and then I'm walking a lot. I'm walking like 12,000 to 15,000 steps per day, because it increases my metabolism, and it's the best way to lose fat because it's low intensity, and it's pretty easy for me to just walk. I find it easier than going to the gym and like doing actual cardio. I find it more effective. I lose fat faster, and it's very easy to do. Just walk outside, and then while I'm walking, I can also work. I can also create content, watch videos to improve my content, watch my own content back, improve it. But it's very easy for me to do it. So that's why I'm doing that instead of going to the gym and like doing cardio on the seated bike or treadmill. But I find it way easier and way more effective, especially walking like right after meals. Anytime I eat, I walk 10 minutes right after minimum. And before I go to the gym, I eat my most carb heavy meal at least an hour and 30 minutes before. So as soon as I finish my most carb heavy meal, I wait at least an hour and 30 minutes. I put a timer for an hour and 30 minutes. As soon as that timer is done, I start going to the gym, or I start warming up in the gym, and then I start lifting. But do that. There's a whole bunch of other things that I do, which is in my other video, which how I'm gonna get shredded, which isn't really coming to my mind right now because this is just like an update talking like how the cut has been doing. But if you want to know more of literally everything that I'm doing on the cut, watch that video on my channel, which is how I'm gonna get shredded. But yeah, that's what I've been doing to get to 10% body fat without tracking any calories. I used to have that limiting belief, that I used to have to weigh everything that I eat, track every single thing. And yeah, I used to think that you have to track calories for everything when you don't. And yeah, I'm just gonna document this cut. I think I am gonna make another series like that, like day day one of the cut. Probably gonna make that again. I don't know if I should be just cut on the day of the second cut after doing after doing mistakes on the first cut. I'm doing second cut. I think I am gonna document it. I think it'll be a cool series to look back on. Yeah, I kind of stopped the other one because it was kind of really annoying to, as soon as I'm done with the gym, I gotta record a video of my physique and flex on the camera and show my physique. I found it really annoying. I kind of just wanted to go home and eat and then make other videos instead of just me showing my physique every single day. But because I already do that on Instagram, I post 15 stories a day to just give value to my audience and just so they could hit their goals. And I'm documenting what I'm doing every single day on my stories to hit my goals every single day, to cut, to build muscle, to lose fat, documenting everything. Then I'm posting like 2 reels a day on my Instagram too. And I'm just gonna document what I'm thinking about, what I'm doing every single day on the cut. I think I might make another series like that. The day one of the cut, or yeah, something like that. But I'm gonna show you guys what I look like in the mirror right now in my bathroom, and I think that'll be the end of it. So this is what I look like right now. In the morning, fasted, after walking like 10,000 steps. Still got some fat to lose. Still got like this to lose, and this. But yeah, that's the update so far. But yeah, that's what I look like right now. Still got some fat to lose and still got some muscle to build. But I also look smaller because I'm eating less carbs. So my glycogen stores are less full. As soon as I get back on like a lean bulk, after getting to 10%, I start eating like a bunch more carbs again. I want to look instantly way fuller because I'm going to be eating more carbs. I'm going to have more glycogen in my muscles. I'm just going to be having more water in my muscles. I'm just going to look way bigger. And I kind of stopped taking like creatine when I was working that job. I kind of like fell off on that. So my muscles look smaller also because of that. But I still haven't lost any muscle. I've only gained muscle since starting this cut. I've been getting stronger on all my lifts, on like all my lifts, that every single workout that I do. And whenever I go to train chest and biceps or legs or back and shoulders and triceps, I've only gotten stronger on those lifts. Like I tracked them in the app. I've only gotten stronger. That's one good way to see if you're losing or gaining muscle, is if you're getting stronger on your lifts. You need to be tracking your lifts, how many reps you're doing for how much weight, and you need to be trying to beat that every single time that you get into the gym. So if I go to the gym, if I hit chest today on Monday, next week on Monday, I want to get more reps out of that same weight that I was doing last week, or I want to get more weight for like the same reps that I did the other lighter weight, and always be pushing myself to get more weight, more reps, always progressively overloading and eating high protein. That's how I've been building muscle while on the cut and just training hard. But most people, they instantly start losing muscle on the cut, and then they just get way weaker, way smaller, because they're not eating enough protein and they're not increasing the testosterone from their diet. So since I knew what I was doing wrong before and I fixed it, now I could build muscle while on the cut. I'm getting stronger on the cut. I'm building muscle on the cut. Now imagine how much more muscle I'm going to be building on the lean bulk when I'm actually eating in a surplus, when I'm literally building muscle in a deficit right now. Like, and I've noticed when I look in the mirror, I kind of look bigger, because you know that illusion where you kind of look bigger even though you lost weight, because you're leaner now, so you're just like, you look way more like just straight muscle instead of like fat with muscle. Like you kind of look fat, you kind of look bulky, but when you get lean, you kind of look way more harder, you look way more solid, you look way more like 100% muscle instead of before. So you kind of look bigger even though you're like the same size. I've literally I haven't lost any muscle. I've only gained muscle, gained strength, but still got some fat to lose and muscle to build. Still got weaknesses. Want to get my shoulders bigger, and I want to get leaner. Want to get a full 6-pack and just be chiseled and jacked. I want to be jacked, shredded. But yeah, that's the update. That's what I've been doing. I think I'll make the series again, like day 1 of the second cut. I think I'm on like day 10 right now. But that's the update on what I've been doing so far on the cut, how it's been going, how I look. If you want more updates of every single day, how I look on the cut, what I'm doing every single day, check out my Instagram. I literally post 15 stories on there like daily. And I post at least 1 reel a day on there. Just posting value, what I'm doing, documenting, like tips, value, things that you can do to improve your physique, your mindset, and your energy throughout the day. But if you want more like in-depth daily actions, go check out my Instagram, where I post every single day, posting how I looked, posting what I'm doing to improve. I'm gonna be going all in and posting more on YouTube, because I've looked back at the videos that I've posted since I've started posting the first YouTube video, which was like 6 months ago. And I'm realizing that I could have posted way more and the videos could have been way better. Now looking back at my first videos, I'm realizing how shit they are. But now I'm realizing how much more posting I could do, how much more potential I have, and how much more I could document my journey on YouTube. So I'm going to be posting way more on YouTube. From now on, I'm going to be posting way more on Instagram. Just trying to grow my Instagram and grow my YouTube. But yeah, it's the cut update. On the way to 10% without tracking any calories. But thank you guys for watching. See you guys in the next one.